everybody for. Let's start. Let's do it. Okay, as we usually do, we start with our fundamentals and take a look at what the fundamental has for us. Though fundamental has started this morning, and a lot of things has happened even before we come in. So we're going to take a look at what has happened and see if we can trade the aftermath of the reports. Then from there, we look at our technicals and continue with our technicals. All right, everyone, thank you very much. Can you see my screen? Morning, sir. Good morning, kingdom-minded. Yes, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Yes, you can see my screen. Good, good. Okay, that's good. So let's continue. So many people can see my screen. All right, so this morning we're looking at the fundamentals. So let's take a look at the fundamentals. Very early this morning, New Zealand talked about their monetary policy. Okay, and this morning we see that the official cash rate is cut. They cut the official cash rate. All right. So if you look at the chart, New Zealand fell sharply. New Zealand fell sharply and then later recovered. All right. So that fall, if you have prepared for this, you'll have taken good advantage of that fall. And another good thing you should note is that New Zealand is on lockdown now, new lockdown, because of the Delta variants of COVID-19. It's really affecting them. They're on lockdown just like Australia. So a lot of mixed news. So you are going to see, that's why you see mixed movement of price. Price fell sharply and then rose again because there's all this mixed news around in New Zealand. Okay, that's that for New Zealand. And also we see GBP CPI did not move much because the difference is not much, just a little different. It's inflation figure affecting Great British Pound. So we didn't see much movement there because the inflation figure is almost like remain the same, just little difference. Okay, so that's what has happened already in the market. So but today, what remains is we are seeing CPI affecting Canadian dollar by 1:30 Nigerian time. So watch out for this. Okay, forecast is telling us it's going to be the same as previous, but we wait for the actual. And if the actual is released and is better than the forecast, then it's going to affect Canadian dollar positively. If the actual is released and is worse compared to the forecast, it's going to affect Canadian dollar negatively. So watch out for this. The greater the difference in figures, the better the movement will be. Okay. All right. So from there, we see the FOMC minutes to be read at 7 p.m. Nigerian time. This minute is also very, very important. You guys have to watch out for this minute and see what we are looking for is any positive discussion about the interest rate is what we're actually looking for. So any positive discussion about the interest rate is going to affect the market positively. Okay, there's no way they can raise interest this period. There's no way you can raise interest with this period. So any future talk, like in future, we're going to do this, in future, we're going to have this, any future discussion about the interest rate will affect price positively. So watch out for that by 7 p.m. Nigerian time. All right, guys, that is our fundamentals. Let's quickly switch over to our technicals and take a look at the technical this morning. So we can quickly go back and trade the financial market that we know how to do. So forex traders, you're welcome, guys. So let me share my screen. Okay, good. Can you see my screen, everyone? I want a confirmation. Good morning, Engineer Gaffrey. Morning. Yes, can you see my screen? Good morning, Mr. Bello. Can you see my screen? Yes, clear, sir. All right, thank you. No, Mr. Bello, my screen is on. Check. Maybe it's loading. It's still taking time to load. So let me wait for you. All right. I've shared my screen already. Okay, yes. All right, bullish man, thanks. Welcome. All right, okay. Everyone can see my screen. So let's discuss what the market looks like today. Okay, so yesterday I said it yesterday, my bias for Euro UXD is a neutral, and we were able to set trap for Euro USD yesterday. And I said it that trend line is still valid, and we saw the move below the trend line. Let me check daily. So this was yesterday on 1 hour time frame. We saw the move below the trend line, and that will have initiated a sell position either from here or from here, a sell position which would have given you 50 something pips, which would have given you 50 something pips. Okay, so that happened yesterday. During the analysis, I think price was here during the analysis. Okay, price was somewhere here, and you can see the little move up before falling. So it closed below the trend line, will indicate a lower movement. If it's on 4 hours, then probably you are going to initiate your trade from this side, and you could have also made some money. Okay, so that is that on the Euro USD yesterday. So let's take a look at what we have today. My bias for Euro USD today is bearish. Bearish with caution. That's my bias. Bearish with caution. Please be careful. Why am I saying be careful? We see Euro USD is already hitting on the 1700 target we had yesterday. We said a target will be 1700, okay, 1705, and Euro USD was able to hit 1700. That's 1.17. That's what I'm saying, 1.1700. Now, on 4 hours, it's like price is trying to bounce up, okay? It's like price is trying to bounce up on 4 hours. So take a look at what price is doing on 4 hours and see. For me, I can adjust my trend line now. Okay, this trend line can be adjusted now. So if we adjust this trend line, we might have something like this, which is showing a kind of double bottom. Okay, that's showing a kind of double bottom. Okay, the double bottom will be confirmed when price has moved up and closed above. But for now, okay, it's on daily. It's clearer on daily. The double bottom is clearer on daily. So that is why we need to be careful. Caution must be taken. So if we just say bias is bearish, doesn't mean we just enter blindly and we start selling. No, because before you're going to take that sell decision, this candle, a candle on 4 hours must close below 1.1700 for Euro USD. Before you are going to take a sell decision, a candle must close below 1.1700 before you initiate a sell. This is very, very important. Okay, this is very, very important. And if you are buying now, if you are going to buy with caution too, with tight stop loss. Okay, very tight stop loss, not more than 25 pips. Okay, so you can buy with caution because price might likely go back to this level, and that is 42 pips. It's not a bad deal, not a bad deal at all. Price may decide to go back to 1.1765. That's the resistance, 1.1765, while our support is at 1.1700 this morning, 1.1700, while the resistance is at 1.1765. So price may want to trend toward this resistance, but be careful. That is why if you are buying, make use of a tight stop loss. Though I'm seeing reversal candles and so on, I'm seeing reversal candle of 4 hours and so on. But if you're buying, buy with caution, with very tight stop loss, and see how price is going to behave to that. Then if price decides to come back and close below this and probably hit that stop loss, then it's time for you to sell because the loss will be made back. Yes, the loss will be made back. Once price, a candle closes below this place, then it's time for you to sell. And if you are selling, if it breaks that point and you're selling, we are going to see 1620. Price is going to trend down to 1620, 1.1620 will be the first, will be our target there. 1.1620. That's the target this morning. If price breaks below 1.1700, okay? If price breaks below 1.1700, we're going to see price moving down to 1.1620. So you see, so if you're buying, with caution and a very tight stop loss below, so that when price reversed, then easily it will take you out if you are not there. And from there, if you enter a sell, it will take you down to 1.1620 level. But for now, it's looking a little bit bearish, but my bias is actually looking a little bit bullish, but my bias is actually bearish, because it's possible for price to close below 1.1700 level. So watch out, guys. So it's like we're very close to, I love, I told you, I love trading close to support and resistance. I love trading close to trend lines. So this is a very good trade I would love to execute this morning. That is Euro USD for you. So let's go to GBP USD. GBP USD bias is also bearish. GBP bias is also bearish. Bearish with caution. Bearish with caution. We see this long movement down. Okay, that's bearish with caution, because once we see a very big move, price may decide to go up and fuel it. Okay, but this is the support. I see price is at support 1.3735. That's the support we stated yesterday, and price got to that support. That's our target yesterday, 1.3735. Now, if you are going to trade GBP USD, be careful. Let's go to 4 hours time frame and see. Be careful, because I'm expecting a move down. That means that move will be confirmed when the candle closed below 1.3735 again. When the candle closed below 1.3735, before I'm going to initiate that sell. That sell will be initiated at 1.3735. It closed below 1.3735 is what I'm looking for. So it closed below this guy is what I'm looking for. So once a candle closes below here convincingly, then it's time to go down to our target at 1.3665 will be the first target, and the second target will be 1.3570. First target, if a candle closed below 1.3735, the first target will be 1.3665 and 1.3570 will be the target. So for now, if this buy scenario still continues, so a short buy may be taken with caution, all right? Because Forex is two-sided. So a short buy will be taken with caution, When I say with caution, because price might likely reverse from here, and then we see that move down to confirm the bearish bias, So watch out, guys. Remember, I love trading on 4 hours. If you love trading on 1 hour, be careful, because a lot of time we see a lot of fake breakouts on 1 hour time frame, but on 4 hours, it's limited. Fake breakouts are limited on 4 hours. That is why I love trading on 4 hours. Okay, that is that on that for GBP USD this morning. That's that for GBP USD this morning. All right, let's go to the next one, which is AUD UXD. AUD USD this morning, my bias for AUD USD is also bearish. But remember, we had something like this in time past. Remember, we had something like this before. You remember this? We had a channel on Euro AUD USD last week. So if you're going to trade this channel, this is about 100 pips. The difference between the upper channel and the lower channel, 100 pips. And that channel is broken. So we need to see a move of 100 pips also downward. A move of 100 pips downward. So this tells us the downward move of AUD USD has not been completed, okay, has not finished. So AUD USD has some bearishness in it. That is why my bias for AUD USD this morning is bearish, okay? My bias for AUD USD this morning is bearish, and target is the next support you're seeing there. That'll be the target. The next support at let me see that. The next support at 0.7220. That's the support. Okay, 0.27, 0.7220. But I'm expecting this kind of move back to 0.7290 before the fall will will take place. I'm expecting this kind of move before the fall will take place. And New Zealand dollar, AUD is weak because they are locked down, and anything like lockdown affects the currency negatively. So they are on lockdown. New Zealand dollar, New Zealand also just went on lockdown, and we're going to see weakness in New Zealand too. AUD, Australian is on lockdown, and we're expecting weakness in Australia. So we're not expecting any strength from Australian dollar for now. So buying is a no-no for me. Okay, I'm expecting this guy to move to 0.7290. Then from there, any reversal candlestick pattern will be timed for me to sell down to 0.7220. Then if that is broken, then we'll go lower downward. All right, that is AUD UXD this morning. This is brought to you by CJC Market, a brokerage firm with headquarters in New Zealand and in no continent of the world. CJC Market is in no continent of the world, and we are proud to tell you we are one of the brokerage firms in Nigeria, if not the only brokerage firm in Nigeria that has office in Canada, okay, and South Korea. You know how strict it is to have office foreign brokerage firm in those countries. So we are the only brokerage firm in Nigeria that has office in Canada and South Korea. That is not America. All right. So, and well, CJC Market, we have a lot of services for you guys, all the clients in Nigeria. We are a year plus in Nigeria now. So a year plus in Nigeria. And we have 3 offices in Nigeria, in Lagos, in Port Harcourt, and in Abuja. We have office in Lagos, 6th floor, 103 Musheshola House, Allen Avenue, Ikeja, and also office in Port Harcourt, 193 Aba Road, Rumola Junction by Emerald Hotel. We are there on 2nd floor, CJC Market on 2nd floor of that building, 193 Aba Road, Rumola Junction, Port Harcourt. In Abuja, number 50, Ademola Adetokunbo Crescent beside H Medics, Abuja. We are on 1st floor in Abuja. So we can walk into any of this office and make inquiry, walk into any of this office and attend our free trainings. We have free trainings running presently for newbies and for advanced people. Okay, it's free, both online and offline. We have online training running. We have offline training. Offline, you come to our classes and you meet with our experts, people with years of experience in this financial market, who can guide you, who can show you what you really need to know and become successful in the market. Then we also have copy trade for you guys. And this copy trade system, we just launched it. It's very new, and you can connect with any expert. You can connect to any expert and make money from the market. It's very simple. Just the way you follow someone on Twitter or you follow someone on Instagram, the same, you just click on follow and activate. 2 things, click on follow and activate. Then whatsoever the person is doing will be replicated in your account. And one beautiful thing about a copy trade is you, the person copying the expert, you can set all the parameters you want. You can set the minimum amount of loss you want. Maybe you have $1,000 and you said, I cannot bear more than $50. Once the loss is up to $50, close the trade for me and stop me from trading. It's going to do. You can do this setting and it's going to execute. You can also say, okay, I don't want to, as I'm copying this person, I don't even know how this person is trading. I just want my loss size to be 0.01, no matter the amount I have, 0.01, to see what this guy is doing. Exactly that fixed loss size is what is going to be copied in your account. And you can decide and say, oh, this person is a good trader. I want to like ×2 of whatever he's doing. It's there. You can set that too. So if that person is making $1, you are making $2. That person is making $3, you are making $6. So it's possible. It's a very, very good platform. And if you're here, if you're a good trader, you know you are trading perfectly, you can also come on board and become a provider. Okay, we ask you some questions. We just say what you have done in time past, and you become a provider. All right. And it's very, very good, a social trading platform for everyone to make money. All right. So if you're still learning, you can connect with the trading platform while you have another account for your own practice and learning. Okay. And if you're busy, you don't have the time, why not take advantage of the copy trading platform and make money for yourself? And if you have some large sum of money and you want somebody to trade for you, we have those trader we can recommend. Recommendation, based on recommendation, we recommend, and you guys will discuss terms and conditions. We share no money. We have nothing to do with them. We have nothing to do with the trade, but you guys can discuss. But we've tested them. We see, okay, they have some good level of trading ability, profitability, good level of profitability. So we can recommend based on past performance, and then you guys discuss and you follow through and you see what the person can do. Then from there, you take it up. So we have all this for you at CJC Market, and we have perfect different kinds of accounts. If you've not opened an account with us, this is the time to open an account with CJC Market, and you'll be glad you did. If you're here, I know some people are joining us for the first time and you don't have, you are not yet in our Telegram channel, please use this link to join our Telegram channel. Thousands of Nigerians are there already. Use this link to join our, oh, sorry, I will get back to you. Anambra partnership, I'll get back to you, please. I'll get back to you. Use that link to join our Telegram channel. I've posted the link in the chat. Just click on the link and join our Telegram channel. Okay. And if you have any inquiry, anything you want to ask question, want to be our partner, like our IBs, you want to be an IB with us, our IB can earn as much as $15 per standard lot. That is how much we give, $15 per standard lot. You know what that means? If you're an IB and if you have 100 clients under you trading, probably doing $100 lots for you in a month, that is $1,500 for you in a month. You know what I mean? So it's very sweet to be partner with CJC Market. And if you want to be a partner with us, send your name, location, and I want to be a partner to 070-3414-6478, 070-3414-6478. Okay, that's a number. Send partnership to that number. Somebody's going to call you, and those of you that have sent something and no one has called you, don't worry, we will do that today, just because yesterday was very, very busy. So we'll do that today. We'll call you up and make inquiry. So we have our partners offices all over in Ilorin, Ibadan, Shogbo, in Calabar, in Asaba, in all over in Bayelsa and so on. We have in Kaduna, we have our partner offices all over. So if you want to be our partner in any of these states, why not contact us and let's sit down and discuss business. Okay. Okay, we don't want to cause issue. That is why we've not brought up that channel. We don't want to cause issue. And if you want to organize that, traders can do that at the back door. Thank you very much, Mr. Shokpadi. All right, that is that on that. So anything you need, copy trade, training, signals. We have signals. Yes, we have signals. We give signals, very good signals every single day, 2 to 3 signals, and they are free. FOC, you don't pay for it. But the condition is you open account and fund minimum of $500. Okay, open account and fund minimum of $500. All this we do for our clients. We have a vision of training 1 million Nigerian youth in forex trading in Nigeria, and this will help. This will be our little contribution in removing poverty from the land and dragging the youth from focusing on government and do stuff for themselves. All right, so these are with you. We cannot, in conjunction with you, or in connection with you, or in partnership with you, we are going to do this. We are going to achieve this. So if you have training centers, why not hit us up and let's be partners and do all these things together. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Let's go to our analysis and continue with what we're doing and see what the market finally have for us. We've talked about Euro USD, we've talked about GBP USD, we've talked about AUD USD. Now it's time to talk about NZD USD. Okay, NZD USD, bias for NZD USD this morning is also bearish. My bias for NZD this morning is bearish. Please, bearish bias for NZD USD this morning. Be careful, the rate is bad. Okay, NZD USD rate is bad. Definitely the rate will be bad. Rate cannot be, they cannot increase rate while they are locked down. They just destroy the economy totally. So they cannot buy increase rate when they are locked down. So the rate is bad. That is why you saw this sharp fall. Okay, and there's what we call aftermath of such kind of news. So market may want to follow that direction today. Market will want to follow that downward direction today. But I'm going to take a trade if market is below, if a candle on 4 hours closes below 0.6920. 0.6920 is a support I'm considering. The resistance is at 0.6965, 0.6965. So I'm going to take a trade if candle 4-hour candlestick closes below 0.6920. All right, so let's take a look at 4-hour time frame. Remember, we drew this yesterday. We drew this triangular pattern yesterday. Okay, this is a very good one, and we see price has been playing with that triangular pattern. It's very good to have a very good knowledge of what you're doing. Okay, it makes the market very simple for you. You're going to see sharp trading decision, and you're going to take very precise trading decision. Okay, it's good. So that's why you must attend our advanced classes, where you're going to learn all these trend line chart patterns, harmonic price patterns, and so on. We are ready to teach you all this for free. FOC. We've been in this market for a long time. For me, I have like 15 years trading experience. So this I want to see every single day. All right, guys. So you can see from this pattern has been broken. According to the rule of the pattern, if you know how to trade this pattern, according to the rule of that pattern, price supposed to move 170 pips downward, 170 pips downward. So you can see that this guy is just starting, still very far. 170 pips is still very, very far. Okay, he's just starting. So that is why my bias for NZD is bearish. Okay, this is 170 pips. So 170 pips is 0.6753. So 170 pips downward. So my bias for NZD USA is still bearish. And we see where it's still going is still very far. But I'm going to initiate a trade again if 4-hour candle closes below 0.6920. So once it closes below 0.6920, I'm going to initiate a trade. Then from 0.6920, we'll see a move down to 0.6880 first, 0.6880 first. That's the first target. So if you hit that, that's very close. If you hit that, then we will move lower. Come in, let me get the points for you. We move lower to a point we have not seen for a very, very long time. Okay, a point we have not seen for a very, very long time. That is way back October 2020. Okay, we're going to see a move down to this. This is it. A move down to 0.6797. We're going to see a move down to 0.6797. Then if that one is broken successfully, which I doubt for now, because that is far, then we might likely see more move to 0.6675. More move to 0.6675. So if a candle, 4-hour candlestick closes below 0.6920, that is the time to initiate our first sell. Then we close that at 0.6880. Then a break below 0.6880, we open doors to 0.6797, 0.6797. So watch out for that, guys, and enjoy that trading. Is a very lovely one. It's going to be a very lovely one. All right. So the next thing is USD CAD. USD CAD this morning. Looking at USD CAD, my bias for USD CAD is bullish. My bias for USD CAD is bullish. We see this candle when we drew that channel. The last time we drew that triangular pattern. Okay, you can see it. The last time we drew it, price broke above it. Then the closest resistance there was at 1.2605, and price play around that resistance. If you look at the price play around that resistance for some time before shooting up to the next one we have at 1.2650. So now price is back to that resistant turn support, okay, at 1.2605. Now that place price is a decision point. It's a very good decision point. So on 4 hours, if the candle bounces off this guy, because our bias is still bullish, okay, don't even think of selling, because if he closes below this guy, is he coming to hit this trend line? So a lot of, and once he goes into this trend line, you don't want to sell, okay? You don't want to sell. So don't even think of selling. So always think of buying this guy today. And if there's a bounce up of this 1.2605, then I'm going to see a move towards this resistance at 1.2650, 1.2650. So if 1.2650 is broken, then we'll see a gentle move towards 1.2785, 1.2785. Okay, that's huge. That's huge. But according to the rule of chart patterns, according to the rule of chart patterns, let's see, this is also about 172 pips. So, and it's broken at this point. So we should see 172 pips close to this guy. Okay, 172 pips close to this guy. That's 1.2765 level. So, so you can see, don't even think of selling. My bias for USD CAD is bullish. Is bullish. All right, that's that for today. Let's look at the next currency pair, which is gold. Let's look at the next currency pair, which is gold. All right, gold is playing around 1790. It's just playing around 1790. I've adjusted my trend line though. Okay, it was like this before. Okay, this is how my trend line was. So this guy will be playing around this trend line while going up. He can do it. That is why I decided to adjust my trend line to something like this. Okay, so this is the new level now for the trend line. Okay, so let's see what is going to happen. But 1790 is our watch, is our place we are watching, 1791. So if gold closes above 1791, and it's going to get to 1805, because for now, the sell scenario is not there. Okay, please, the sell scenario is not there, except gold closes below 1780. Except gold closes below 1780. If gold closes below 1780, we are back to selling. Please, if gold closes below 1780, we are back to selling. That's why you see when price came down and hit 1780, price bounces off. Okay, so if gold closes below 1780, then we are back to selling and selling and selling downward. Okay, but for now, the sell scenario is not there. Okay, but we just be careful at this point. Ensure that gold really closes above 1791. So if that takes place, we are going toward 1805. But this is Forex, and on flip side, you can see this trend line may be broken. So if this trend line is broken, be careful. Wait till you get to 1780 before you take trading decision. So if it close below 1780, will take us down to 1770. Okay, please wait, because if you take a rush sell decision and price hit here, bam, it may bounce back again and create something like this. You can see. Do you see? So it's very possible it creates something like this. So be careful with selling. Be careful with selling. Okay, and if it creates something like that, you see, okay, price may break out and go. And if you are trapped in that sell, you will not like it. You will not like it. Okay, but at the same time, if we see a close below 1780, then it is time to sell to 1770, and a break below 1770 will lead us straight on to 1760, 57. Okay, that's it. That's it for today for gold. So that's it. And we've added Bitcoin. Okay, look at Bitcoin has broken this chart pattern. It has broken this chart pattern and is still playing around that chart pattern. It can move gently to this top. So it can move gently to that trend line again. Our trend line is still intact, and it can decide to move gently to that trend line. Okay, so 46.62, then decide to move back to 46.62 before taking a downward movement again. Okay, and I also see that since that candle holds, you might likely have something of this. Okay, that's not a good one. No, it's not a good one. It's not a good one. All right, it's not a good one. Just forget it. It's not a good one. It's not a good one. So this is what we still have. So we might see a move towards that upper trend line for Bitcoin. So if you're a Bitcoin trader, be careful and see what you can do with that little explanation. All right, guys, that is our analysis for today. That's our analysis for today. So drop your question in the Q&A section or in the chat box while I answer your question. While you're typing the question, CJC Market is ready to hold your hands. You can visit our site at www.cjcmarket.com